is like $41,000 in cash. Just the point where you're walking down the street and you're like, the greater than the average amount of income per household in America, like, I don't really want to bend over and pick that up. Like, so somebody else can grab that.
Yeah, he could see like an Audi A5 sitting there with the bow on it with the keys
He's
in
like,
it. It's like, hey, someone dropped this. It's up for grabs. And he'd be like,
I have to get in it.
Tucker,
Get in it.
Tucker, what are you driving nowadays?
My 2004 Pontiac Grand Prix, 200,000 miles on it. Broken front headlamp.
Woody approved. Yeah, I was wondering if you followed the playbook, the YouTube playbook, and bought yourself an expensive car.
I'll get there. My priority right now is moving outside of Los Angeles. Like, Los Angeles is a stupid expensive city. If anybody is even like remotely considering it, just like look up the price of a 1-bedroom apartment and then reassess your entire life decisions. Because, you know, at the point in my life where I'm very fortunate enough to be like, yeah, I'd like to own a piece of property. There is not a single piece of property that is for sale under $500,000 in the entirety of Los Angeles County that is more than 2 bedrooms and is not in Compton. And like that, if you don't believe me, go to Trulia or Zillow and put your maximum 500, and then look at every property that's not a foreclosure. There's about 3, and they're all in South Central. It's like astounding.
I can see why you'd want to live in LA if you had to go to LA all the time. But you just need to be close enough to take advantage of like networking opportunities. Like, you can drive 30, 40 minutes or whatever it is.
Well, we're looking at like Washington because, dude.
Okay, so you're finding the networking opportunities aren't worth it.
No, so I live. Actually, we're not going to say whatever I was about to say right there. So you know, it's great. Living where I am is great. Just like, you know, I'm sure living where you do in proximity to these major cities works out well for whatever you need to do. Or, you know, it works for me because there's a lot of gaming industry in this area. Like, I didn't have to leave my house for E3. I stayed here every night. I took Ubers there and back. It was really great. You know, I don't lose that day to travel. But the income tax on California's like the state income tax is 13.3%, which is 4% higher than any of the next highest ones. And it's absurdly high. Yo, kids, you're going to love tax season when you get to it. Washington has 0% income tax. Mm-hmm. And if you live in Vancouver, Washington,